It happens in small towns as well. It's just a harsh reality of pro sports.
And it's the Warriors to start out. Curry passes to Arthur. Driving to the basket. And the dunk by Arthur.
Wow, look at how quick he flashes to the rim there for the finish.
Lee outside. Back to Grant, and the dunk by Grant.
This is a familiar sight. Jeremy Grant making his way to the rim and finishing strong.
Curry on the wing. To the paint, stolen by Grant. Lee outside. The pass to Bay. Down low. And Wiseman sends it back. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Arthur finds Green. And he banks in the layup.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
And here's Grant. He'll bring it up for Detroit. Pass to Cunningham. Back to Grant. Lee dishes to Grant. To the left wing. 5 to shoot. And that's a foul called on Money. That is his first foul of the game. So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. Pass to Cunningham. Clock at 4. Back to Lee. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Here's Wiseman. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
Easy chance from mid-range. Wouldn't be surprised to see them run that play again.
Stewart up top. He's covered by Wiseman. A second chance effort. Here's Grant. And at last they get one to fall.
And he put on his hard hat on the offensive glass. Jeremy Grant knows where to be in these situations.
Here's Arthur. His second shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2.
I tell you what, you better watch out, fellas. He is on fire here today.
What I really love about Jeremy Grant is his work ethic. He's really put in time to improve his scoring.
Specifically, his jump shot. For a while, he didn't have the consistent 3-ball. Now, you got to at least honor it.
Driving inside. And the dunk by Arthur.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
Stewart misses.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
Arthur passes to Curry. Over Lee. Rebound, Detroit. They're getting their first look of the season at the Warriors in this one.
A matchup that only happens twice a year. These interconference battles can be a lot of fun.
The balance between East and West after years.
Oh,
yes. Goodness. Oh, that's a big man move by Wiseman, roughing up the D with that emphatic finish.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Dwayne Casey and I got a chance to talk for just a bit, and he talked to his players about not letting Draymond Green get into their heads. Coach told them, no matter what Draymond pulls, don't fall into his trap. You need to stay mentally strong and focused. And that means he wants his players to walk away and not try to match him taunt for taunt. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
I will say this about his shooting stroke. It's pure when he's got it going. Perfect so far this quarter.
Curry with the steal. To the inside. Lee with the steal. into the lane. And Lee with the stuff.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee.
Wiseman no good. And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for Detroit. Trailing by 2. And Detroit with another turnover here. An outstanding defensive play to earn the mobile one block.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
And here is Curry. Against Cleveland, he was really on his game.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Wiggins against Bay. Five on the clock. Just his first attempt. The Warriors pull it in. Coming into this having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
Well, on the road, you don't expect to look so comfortable on the offensive end, but that was the story of the game.
Yeah, they look right at home, except they weren't. Great job of blocking out the noise.
I mean, it's just fun to sit back and enjoy watching him operate. And that's what it looked like the D was doing as well. They're just sitting back and watching.
Lee passes to Bay. Lays it up and banks it in.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Wiseman.
Such a clever facilitator. Steph Curry is fantastic at noticing when his teammates are uncovered.
Cunningham inside. He's guarded by Arthur. No good off the back of the rim. And there's the drive. It's hauled in by Stewart. Pistons trail by 4. Now here's Cunningham. He had 25 points last game. Here's Grant. Green with the block.
You know, so much of Draymond's rim protection comes from positioning. But this time, he just flat out went got it.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Pass to Arthur. Takes it inside. And the dunk by Arthur.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here. Defeated by the Pacers in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
Man, that game goes down to the wire. Both teams exhausted, but only one has something left for the encore.
This is what we love about the NBA. Epic matchups almost every night. What other sport has that?
For your Pistons, dancer! All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get back for your Pistons dancer!
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Pistons trail by 6. Here's Joseph. Bagley with the bucket.
Got to push Bagley out of the paint. Once he's close to the rim, he is locked in on scoring.
Feeds to Kuminga. Over Diallo. Kuminga, no good. And, well, Detroit shooting to start this game off about 41% from the floor. Bagley kicks to Joseph. Stolen by Thompson. Good, nice job down low.
Thompson.
And the Warriors lead by 6. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Warriors.
Their aggressiveness on D has been the most glaring aspect of this game so far. They have the heat turned all the way up in this first half.
And also, how about how well they defended the rim? Not just blocking shots, but also altering them here in this first half. Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Now here's Arthur. He's tightly guarded. It's good again, and an excellent 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
His shot making has been superb this quarter. He's taken over this game.
Joseph with the ball. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. The pass to Bay. There's Diallo. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Inside. 3 on the clock. It's rebounded by Golden State.
I mean, you won't see this too often. Getting denied at the rim. He's likely to remember that one.
Arthur passes to Poole. Thompson outside. Shoots over Bay. Thompson misses. Pistons trail by 6. Diallo inside. Guarded by Poole. Bay gets the bucket.
Nice pass here to set that basket up.
Bay's gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Now Arthur. Talking about that win against the Cavaliers, he was definitely a major factor as well. Poole, no good. Bay against Thompson. And here's Bay. 17 points for him last game against Indiana. It's not going to fall. He's taken 4 shots and made 2. Here's Arthur. And the dunk by Arthur.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
It's a backbreaker for your defense, giving up easy buckets like that.
Now here's Bay. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game. 4 on the shot clock. Here he goes. Here's Diallo. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the neck.
Now here's Arthur. He's guarded by Diallo. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
The Warriors shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
Yeah, looking over their percentage on the season, I think they will be thrilled with the number in terms of their free throw percentage, 79.
No good on the second free throw. And so it's Joseph with it. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. It's a 5-point game, and that's a foul called on Money. That'll be his second foul of the game. A lot of players want a voice in team strategy, and I've always wondered, Greg, is there a downside for coaches letting their players get too involved?
I mean, there is a belief that you can have too many cooks in the kitchen, right? But if a player knows his stuff, it's worth at least hearing him out, if only to keep those open lines of communication.
And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point.
And you can see why Cunningham elicits comparisons to Luka Doncic. Can control the pace of the game, very high basketball IQ, and shows a maturity beyond his years.
Cunningham and Bay share the wing duty. Isaiah Stewart out there with Grant, and it's Lee in at the 1. That's the 5 on the floor for the Pistons. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Saddiq Bey was the 19th pick in 2020 out of Villanova, and he made an immediate impact for the Pistons. Dwayne Casey said he's a coach's dream, adding he's made himself into one of the top three-point shooters of his class, a defender, and he's just scratching the surface. Guy's not bad for a rebuilding team.
You're right, they got a good one. Thanks. Count that one. And also like Doncic, Cunningham can put the offense on his back and carry it.
he could put up 50-plus numerous times in his career because he has deep range, can break down defenders off the dribble, and if you run two at him, he will immediately find the open man.
Cunningham inside. Curry meets him, and they pick up 2. Cunningham's got 13 points. Guys, 7 times the lead has changed hands here now.
Yeah, and that number should easily top double figures before it's over.
Here's Curry driving the lane, and Grant sends it back.
Nice defensive reflexes from Jeremy Grant. Able to get in there and throw off that shot.
Great D that time from Green. The Warriors trailing. Here's Arthur. In, and his hot hand continues. 10 of 11 from the floor, and looking for more.
I loved his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Cunningham with it. Now Green defending. Warriors with the rebound. Green's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Arthur. He kicks to Green. Curry on the wing. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got 3 assists in the game.
Shutout in the first quarter. He's heating up now. I like the aggressiveness.
Pass to Stewart. Passes to Bay. Back to Stewart. In the corner, Bay with it. Cranes the three-pointer. He's got 9.
Defensively, you have to tighten up on him or suffer the consequences.
Curry finds Arthur. There's the drive and the dunk by Arthur.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
This is a close-knit group. They feed off one another's energy.
Here's Cunningham. Here's Stewart. It's through for a second basket. He's now 2 for 6.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Reason why? Lack of focus, lack of communication, which led to second chance points.
The shot's good. And now it's up to 25 points for money.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
Now, here's Cunningham. D right on him. Kicks it to Grant. Now the pass to Cunningham. Back to Grant. All sorts of time. And Detroit again with the bucket. The Warriors leading. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. And the dunk by Arthur.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Detroit's gone 3 of 4 with the long-range bombs here in the second quarter. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Grant dishes to Cunningham. He can't get it to go. Great tee that time from Arthur. Dunk by Arthur.
Well, this is what Curry gives you. He can handle it, score it, pass it, the full menu.
Here's Lee. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pistons will retain possession. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Warriors lead by 5. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. What a game we're seeing from Money.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
So with Thompson sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. In at the small and power forward, it's Wiggins and Green. Money out there with Stephen Curry. And it's Wiseman in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Lee kicks to Cunningham. Pass to Bay, and that's a foul called on Money. And that'll be his third foul so far. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile one block.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Stewart finds Bay. Green with the block off his foot, and they're saying he kicked the ball. Stewart passes to Bay. Now here's Cunningham. 6 on the shot clock. Over Arthur. Cunningham's shot is off. Warriors leading by 7. Green kicks to Curry. Pass to Arthur. Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Here's Wiseman. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And you talk about how important a situation can be for a rookie. Wiseman came into an ideal one.
He did, Kevin. You talk about a kid getting coached up advice from multiple Hall of Famers. James Wiseman was also willing to listen, and he made the most of it. That shows how much a team's culture matters.
The first one falls.
And you got to respect how quickly Wiseman has adapted to big league play. He hit the ground running and has not looked back, always growing as a player.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Passes it to Cunningham. Wiggins against Bay. And there's the pass to Lee. Here's Bay. 9 points in the game so far.
Starting the half with 3 straight misses. Now how they envision this one.
And the dunk by Arthur.
An unselfish wing who continues to evolve as a playmaker. Wiggins shows he's more than just a scorer.
Pass to Bay. Curry against Lee. Back to Bay. Pass to Stewart. That one falls. Stewart's got 6.
Yeah, heads up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
Curry against Lee. And it's Golden State with another.
Terrific game plan coming out of halftime. A perfect 3 for 3 from the field.
Lee bounce pass. To the middle. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
A jack of all trades, Jeremy Grant also has a strong feel for when his guys are uncovered.
From 7, the shot by Curry, no good.
Even though that one didn't go down, I like the offensive game plan here. 3 for 4 coming out of the break.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
I mean, beautiful stroke on the jumper, something Grant didn't bring into the league, but he's got it now.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here.
This season, 88% on the line, so he has been in a comfort zone.
break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Grant.
He came into this league as a defensive specialist. Now Jeremy Grant is becoming an offensive powerhouse.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pistons. Bagley, he's checked in for Stewart. Diallo comes in for Cunningham. And it's Joseph in for Lee. Different look here for the Warriors. Kevon Looney is checked in for Wiseman. Kuminga comes in for Draymond Green. Thompson, he's checked in for Wiggins. And Poole subbed in for Curry.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
Arthur passes to Thompson. Back to Arthur. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Jeremy Grant picks one up.
Clearly a foul.
The Warriors have shot 67% from the line tonight, going 4-6. First one falls for him. The Pistons making a change here. And both free throws good from Arthur. Joseph with the ball. Passes it to Bagley. Back to Joseph. Shot clock at 6. Shoots over Poole. Offensive rebound. Diallo tries yet again, and the layup is good. Diallo's got his 3rd basket of the night.
At the end of the day, when the ball goes up, there's no substitute for effort.
He takes it in, and the dunk by Arthur.
And guys, you don't think this fella can do some major damage if he gets an opening to the rim.
G8, they just learned that lesson the hard way. They better put a little bit more effort into their D the next time down.
Well, the defense has to feel real embarrassed right now. They totally got schooled on that highlight reel play.
And out of bounds, the Pistons will take it. The Warriors making a switch here. Porter's checked in. Pistons trail by 9. He's got 9. Both teams will make substitutions. This is his 2nd attempt at the line tonight.
Gary Payton, the 2nd.
Free throw off from Payton. Grant the pass to Lee. And that's a foul called on Money. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. From deep 3-point range, and he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Golden State Warriors up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up. Keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Bagley is out there with Grant. Then there's Isaiah Stewart. Then it's Cunningham, and it's Lee in at the point. That's the group for Detroit right now.
And haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
Pistons trail by 14. Stewart in the corner. To the wing on the left. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Lee. No good on that one. Great D that time from Payton. And Grant sends it back. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Grant. Here's Arthur.
Hey, yo, right here.
And the dunk by Arthur.
And a long windup and strong follow-through on the one-hand jam.
Yeah, he's not going to mess that one up. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. To the inside, here's Stewart. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
This is who you want leading that play. A sure passer with great awareness.
And here is Arthur inside and finished off by Wiseman.
Ooh, just powered it down with both hands. You know he's not going to mess that one up.
Oh, no, not this fella. He is a superb finisher. It's taken away by Payton. Now the Warriors moving it up. Over in the corner, Arthur. It's deflected. Cunningham looking it over. Kicks it out to Grant. The pass to Stewart. 6 to shoot. Back to Grant. And it's Bagley at the elbow. Here's Cunningham. Connects from three-point range.
And that selfish guy who enjoys setting his guys up. Bagley has impressive vision for a big fella.
Arthur passes to Green. Bagley with the rebound. Bagley's got 4 rebounds in this game. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Stewart down low. He's guarded by Arthur. That one good for 2. Great game for him. Double-double now. 11 points and 12 rebounds. With the drive and the dunk by Arthur.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. Pistons trail by 13. Lee dishes to Cunningham. It's stolen by Arthur. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Out left to the wing. Down low. Here's Wiseman. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Warriors.
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
For Detroit, they've gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Here's Lee. Here's Stewart. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game. Now 6 for 10.
Man, he keeps doing his part. They just haven't been able to get over the hump.
Now here's Arthur. Guarded by Stewart. And the dunk by Arthur. Pistons trail by 15. Lee passes to Stewart. Now the dish to Cunningham. Back to Stewart. Nice ball movement by Detroit. It's stolen by Wiseman. Here's Wiggins. Oh!
And what a powerful player Wiggins can be Dunks like this remind you of that elite level athleticism.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the Mobile One block.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Here's the floater. And Wiseman with the lay-in. And the Warriors lead by 19.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Now, here's Cunningham. He's guarded by Arthur. Bagley kicks to Cunningham. Knocked away. Just 5 to shoot. And it's the Warriors on the break. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And finished off by Wiseman.
And just caught the D there by surprise. Love when Wiseman goes for the big air on the alley-oop.
Pass to Cunningham. Kicks it out to Grant. And again, it's the Pistons missing. Warriors leading by 21. And Grant sends it back. Pass to Arthur. Back to Wiseman. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. Jeremy Grant picks one up.
You just can't teach size and length. And Wiseman beats everyone to the ball for that second chance opportunity.
Bays checked in for Bagley. The Warriors also with a sub. Curry's checked in. The free throw off from Wiseman. Greg, last season, we saw a lot of opinions about the play-in tournament, especially from players. Where did you fall on that thinking?
Well, I'm going to put on my fan hat right now, Kevin, and I thought it was exciting. I mean, seeing the stakes get raised for those teams that are right on the edge, I think it brings more interest for teams. But if I was still playing, I probably wouldn't like it if I had locked up the playoffs and still had to go play to earn a berth.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. Greg, player movement is always a constant in the NBA, but with more players on the move every year, the power balance can shift in the blink of an eye.
And we've seen it with the Lakers, right? Just a few years ago. The Nets and a few others. Not everyone, though, loves it, but it sure keeps things interesting.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Money.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
On the road, in a tough atmosphere, he's taken on the role of star tonight. If one of their other players came up short, he picked up the slack to make sure they'll be walking out of here with a win. Here's Cunningham. Green with the block. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And so it's Wiggins with it. He'll bring it up for Golden State. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 23 points. Drives to the hoop. And the dunk by Arthur. Now here's Lee. Passes it to Stewart. Over Wiseman. And that one hits back iron.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
You know what? This has always been a debate. Do you take the timeout, or do you let your guys try to fight through it?
Green against Bay. There's the pass to Stewart. Looking to end the run. Makes it off the glass. Stewart's got 8 points here in this quarter.
A much different player here in the second half. He's taking advantage of what the defense allows.
To the paint. Here's Green. Back to Arthur. Wiseman kicks to Wiggins. No good on the triple.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Now, here's Cunningham. Tight defense on him. Over Green. Arthur grabs the board.
The will is there, but the execution is lacking. He can't seem to finish plays this quarter.
No, he didn't. Did he just break out the finger roll? That's nice.
Detroit's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Here's Cunningham. Wiseman with the rebound. Wiseman's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
He is cold-blooded. Drops the dagger. Piles on to what was already a big lead.
I mean, defensively, if you have any hope of coming back in this game, you can't afford to give him those looks.
That was just a perfect possession, getting it in tight for the high percentage shot.
Here's Arthur. And he drives in. Oh, hammering it in.
Oh, he's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. Now, here's Cunningham. He's guarded by Arthur. And that's a foul called on Money. That will be foul number 5. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that'll do it, folks. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. And we'll see you next time.
Hey, look, man, we need to talk about this Kendrick Perkins report.
What about it?
Look, Perkins is a big personality, but he's not a straight-up liar. So, look, I need to know if there's any truth to this. Do you want out?
I mean, I had some good moments this year, but this is where I want to be. Look, I started my career here. I want to finish here, bro. I've always been like that. That's me.
Look, it's okay if you want to trade. I just need to know before the press does.
Ricky, I want to be here.
All right. Well, all the same, I made you an appointment with your agents to help you give you some advice on these rumors.
They not going nowhere, huh?
Nah. But they know what to do, all right? They've done it a million times.
I appreciate you, Rick.